So today we're going to be checking out a new fragrance from the house of Bentley, which is a very good designer brand, which usually releases a lot of relatively high quality fragrances. I'm sure you guys have all heard of Bentley for Men Intense, one of my personal favorites, and the best part about that one is it's relatively affordable. You get a great quality scent for a great price. Today we're going to be checking out again one of their new releases. This one is called Silverlake. So Bentley for Men, Silverlake. As you can see here by the bottle, you do have this silver bottle all the way through. It's a, interesting looking bottle. It does kind of have a cool, sleek look to it. We're going to be reviewing this one today. I'm going to tell you how it smells, how it performs when you can wear it, and ultimately, if I think this one is worth picking up. And I do want to let you know this fragrance was sent to me by So Avant-Garde. They sent me some stuff here in the past to check out, and they do carry this fragrance on their website. I will link it down below, so if you want to check this one out and pick it up, you can hit that link down there and give this one a shot. Of course, if you like fragrance reviews just like this one, make sure you get subscribed to the channel, hit that bell icon so you're notified of when I upload, and while you're at it, you can give me a follow over on Instagram at Chaos Fragrances so you can keep up with me there as well. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go and jump into the new Bentley for Men Silverlake. So when I first saw this fragrance and I saw the name, I was already kind of thinking, okay, this is probably going to be a fresher leaning scent. And I was right. Lemon, mint, violet leaf, musk, amberwood is a few of the main notes. So it's definitely a fresher citrus leaning fragrance here overall. And definitely a fragrance that would be more evocative of the spring and summer months. And of course, there's a lot of spring and summer fragrances out there, so a lot of times they can kind of run together and smell somewhat similar. So when I first sprayed this one on, what I did notice is that it did instantly remind me of something else. And a lot of times that will happen again with these fresher scents. And what I kind of ended up figuring is that it reminded me a little bit actually of Acqua di Gio. And it reminded me a little bit of Acqua di Gio Profumo / Essenza / even the original Acqua di Gio. It just had that kind of vibe. For me, especially with the Profumo version, when I first spray it on, I get this grassy green type of smell. And I get the same thing here. This one does open up with a nice mint note, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of this amberwood in there, which is popular and trending note. And then of course also this violet in here as well. So that violet and mint is giving this green type of feel, which is what I would equate to that grassy green type of opening that I get from something like Acqua di Gio Profumo. So be aware that when this one does open up, it does smell pretty similar to something else out there that I would say most of you guys have smelled before. So this is not going to be anything that you're going to spray on and think, oh, that is something new and exciting. It's really not. I mean, while it does smell good, it's something that you've smelled before. And again, usually when it comes to these fresher fragrances, just these more summer-leaning fragrances, a lot of times that's what you're going to get. When you're working with notes like tobacco and tonka bean and some boozy notes and vanilla and stuff, typically you have a lot more room to play around with and to create something that smells a lot different. But when you're working with citruses, and lemon, mint, and amberwood, a lot of times you're going to kind of end up with something that smells pretty similar to everything else out there that's kind of trending right now, especially with that amberwood, ambroxan trend that is still ongoing. So just kind of something you have to expect here with this one. While it's not anything that's going to blow your mind and smell new and different, it is something that smells pleasant and clean and fresh, and it is something that is very wearable. So talking about when you can wear this fragrance, it's definitely going to be one more for the spring and summer, the warmer months. In terms of situations, definitely a casual scent. Nothing I would dress up, nothing I'd wear on a date or anything, but just casual. If you're going out for the day, running your errands, going to work, going to school, whatever, Silverlake is going to do great for you because it's clean and fresh. Now, at the end of the day, it's super hard to beat clean and fresh. It smells pleasant, right? And it's not going to offend anyone either, so you can wear this to the office and not have to worry about it. But there isn't really a whole lot of depth, or there isn't like a dark or mysterious kind of sexy edge to it to where I would say you could wear it dressed up or on a date. Kind of like Acqua di Gio Profumo, while it does still have that Acqua di Gio DNA, that freshness, it's got that incense patchouli in there, giving it a bit of a smoky, dark touch, what makes it really good for evenings out. This fragrance lacks that. It doesn't have that depth like Profumo does. So when I compare this to Profumo, I'm talking about the opening. I'm talking about that kind of grassy, green, fresh opening that Profumo has. It shares with this one. But in the dry down, they kind of split off and go their own way. This one's still kind of having some of that Acqua di Gio type of smell as well. And I have seen people kind of also compare it to Light Blue Intense by Dolce & Gabbana, which I do see that a little bit as well. Again, it's just kind of a mix of a few different aquatic freshies kind of combined into one here is essentially the easiest way to put it. And I don't want it to seem like I'm ragging on the fragrance or hating on it because it smells similar to other things. I'm not. I'm all for it. Bentley's wanting to get their piece of the pie and release a fresh fragrance that's going to, be appealing to a lot of people. And at the end of the day, they're not trying to appeal to us fragrance enthusiasts. They're trying to appeal to the people outside of the community, right? The people who don't care about if it smells like anything else. They just care about smelling good. You'll be able to get this at an affordable price point. And at the end of the day, if you're going to smell good, that's what people care about. So I understand why they went this route. Just keep in mind for yourself, who is most likely more of a collector / someone who cares a bit more about the artisticness of a fragrance and the uniqueness, this may be one that you're going to want to reconsider if it's going to bother you that smells similar to something else. Performance on this one is really good, so that is one of the positives to this scent. Longevity on my skin, about 8 hours, which is really solid for a fresh leaning scent like this. Projection's moderate. It's one that will push out past my personal space and get me noticed. It's not going to be a room filler, right? It's not going to be something like a heavier sweet fragrance, which really fills up a room, but it is a solid performer. Like, this is a good performing fragrance, which again is a plus side to this one. If you get something like the original Acqua di Gio, that one's basically water. Doesn't do that well. Profumo, on the other hand, does do well, but a lot of freshies out there don't always have the best performance, which is where this one kind of comes in and changes that up a bit, which is nice to see, and again, is a really solid plus side to the scent. This one's also going to be a great compliment getter, so if all you're concerned about is wearing something that is going to smell good to the masses and to the people around you, this one will have you covered there. It's one that will get you compliments. It will smell really good to everyone around you, and you're not going to offend anyone by wearing this. So to go ahead and start to wrap this one up, my final thoughts on Bentley for Men Silverlake. It's solid. It's a good smelling fragrance. It's nothing new. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it is nice. It does have that solid performance, which is not something you get all the time with fresher scents, so that is nice. And it is just a good compliment getter. If you're wanting something that's going to be different and change it up, this isn't going to be for you. But if you're wanting something that's going to be a really good, easy to wear scent that has good performance and will get you positive feedback, this would be one that's worth exploring, especially since it is a Bentley. You are getting good quality from it, and you don't really have to break the bank for this one either. It's all around a really solid scent, and if you guys want a nice fresh scent that's a good one to wear in the summertime, this is one that could be worth checking out. So guys, that's going to do it for me. That was my thoughts on Bentley for Men Silverlake. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. And again, if you want to pick this one up, there will be a link down below to So Avant-Garde, so you can check it out there. That's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow with another one. Take care.